Yeah, I'm back to Kadamakkudy and I thought of recording one more video. This time what I have here is the cheap or the valve uh, through which they control the water level in the paddy fields or the fish farms. The 6 months they use it as paddy field to grow pakali, and 6 months they use it for fish farming, and they control the water is coming from the river, and they control the water level using these mechanisms. In the local language they call it as cheap. It is a kind of valve. It has a shutter. High tide they allow the water to enter, and low tide they close it so that the water level can be maintained in the field. This side is the river, and during the high tide the water is allowed to enter into the fish farms or the paddy fields through this valve. So high tide the water enters into the field, and then they just close it. So during low tide the water will be high in the fields and it will be lower in the river. And if they want to reduce the water level in the field, they again open the shutter and the water goes back to the river. So while crossing this, one must be careful because this is very deep. So you must be careful while crossing this. The locals call it as cheap, or it is a kind of a valve. So they allow water to enter the field during the high tide and then lock it inside. And during low tide they allow some water to escape. And there are two types of fish farming. One is they grow the fish, a particular breed of fish they grow. That is one, or prawns or fish they grow, and they take the harvest. That is one form of fishing. Another form is they allow the fish to enter from the river, and automatically the fish will multiply in the fields, and they take the yield. And when this valve is opened, what they do is they put a net at the mouth of this, and they catch fish like that as well. So this is the mechanism to control the water level in the fish farms / paddy fields. Because I've told you, I think one of the earlier videos, 6 months of the time this is used for pakali cultivation, and the remaining 6 months it is used for fish farming, which includes crabs and prawns and other fish, pearl spot. So the Kadamakkudy karimeen is well known. It has a special taste.